Now, positive change is something that has to become a daily habit, and that's not always easy.
That's right. So one author is putting up a challenge to help us all be healthier and more confident. Check it out. Well, as we know, Valentine's Day is this weekend, and what better way to celebrate by boosting your self-confidence? Best-selling author Valorie Burton joins us now to share her tips for positive thinking, having more fun, and achieving your goals in life, love, and work. Valorie, welcome to the show this morning.
Thank you, Heather. Good to be with you.
Well, we are talking about Valentine's Day. What would you say is one of the most basic ways to boost our self-confidence in time for the weekend?
Well, you know what? A great smile is a great way to boost your confidence. Not only does it cause us to feel good, actually literally releases serotonin and endorphins to the brain when you smile, but it attracts people to you and it causes them to feel good. So smiling is huge.
I love that. And as we are talking about boosting our self-confidence, what are some more tricks that you might have, especially if we're out on a date, maybe we want to feel more attractive out with, you know, this handsome man or woman. Any tricks that you can offer?
The most important thing you can do is to just be yourself. I think so often we're almost like performing or feeling like we have to say certain things or appear a certain way, and just being able to take a breath, relax, be yourself, because you don't want to be with someone who doesn't appreciate who you are anyway. So being able to show up fully and being yourself, I think, is really huge. And then being able to appreciate that other person, noticing things about them, being very authentic is huge for our relationships.
Valorie, I absolutely love that. And so we want to feel good about ourselves. One way is with a beautiful smile and maybe some fresh breath. And you are here to tell us about the 21-day challenge with Listerine. Please tell us more.
Yes, obviously it's Valentine's Day. We certainly want to be as kissable as possible and certainly happy. So I'm really excited to have partnered with Listerine for their 21-day challenge, which is really simple. It's really encouraging people to swish twice a day for 30 seconds. After just 2 weeks, your mouth is actually up to 5 times healthier. If you do it for a month, up to 9 times healthier, which to me, as a life coach, I think is so basic but so important. If we're able to do something for 21 days, research shows that we're more likely to do it over time for the rest of our lives. So for my family and I, we've found, because we've done this Listerine 21-day challenge, that it actually encouraged us to set up other goals, very small ones. And when you set up small goals, you're able to do them every single day. It builds your confidence for being able to set up bigger goals.
Exactly. 21 days for the 21-day challenge. So you're saying it takes 21 days to form a habit. Now, some people might be listening and saying, you know, this still seems so overwhelming, a new challenge or any challenge that we want to accept into our lives. Do you have any tips on approaching that challenge and maybe sticking to our goals?
Absolutely. So the reason I love this one with Listerine is it takes literally 60 seconds a day. So no one can say, I don't have 60 seconds. The other thing is when we're setting goals, we have to give ourselves permission to be imperfect. One of the reasons that many people end up feeling overwhelmed with their goals is because they demand perfection. And if they don't get it exactly right every single day, then they give up and say, I can't do this. The key is to notice your self-talk. What do you say to yourself when you perhaps miss the mark with your goal? Instead of saying, I have to give up, I can't do this, say, you know what, I'm human. I didn't do it perfectly today, but I did something, and then move forward with the next day. When you give yourself permission to just be human, you realize that on the way to a goal, inevitably there will be obstacles, there'll be setbacks. In fact, the most successful people are the ones who have failed the most, but they never give up. They just keep going.
Valorie, that is such great advice. Where can we get more information on the Listerine 21-day challenge and, you know, some tips on keeping to our goals?
Well, we have created a whole bunch of tips and videos, etc. So you can register for the challenge at listerine.com/21-day challenge. You'll have access not only to videos with me, because I'll be encouraging you with more tips, but from fitness and nutrition and home organization experts, because we really believe that it's not just about the oral health care, which is important, but it's about your overall goals. And so we want to be able to help you with more tips that encourage you at listerine.com/21-day challenge.
Awesome. Well, Valorie, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
And don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend will be right back.